Yeah, today is May 31st, 2019. I'm using this opportunity to thank my dad. I'm very, very proud to have a dad like Chief Emmanuel Nash and all his children, with all his grandkids. I thank let God long life and prosperity with me and my kids. I thank God. I don't know how to thank God for protecting me all these years and all the things I went through. I pray that, and I'm going to prevent any life threat from any evil ones. Today is tying their knot. Life threatening, sending police to go shoot, police asking insurance to shoot. Police have no right at all to shoot. That's not police job to shoot. Somebody don't give you what he had, you don't shoot. Today is tying the knot of shooting. No more shooting. To me, my children, my brothers, they are children of my dad. Enough is enough. That's the reason why I personally said the history have finished. If you want to start history, you do what? You go and start it afresh. And I'm telling the ones that say to escort White House that they're going to pay. You're going to pay. It's not by life threatening, by sending your police cowards that die many, many times before they're dead. I can assure you that when your police is a hardened criminal, they can't even stop them or ask them questions. Your police will be scared. Stop looking for what I will be doing or testing me. Test the fools, the cowards, the cake men and women that you're ganging yourself with. Hopefully thinking they're going to help you. When you fail, you'll be busy somebody you gossiping with his name or her name in this country. You need to see what they use my name to do in this country. That I need my name to be clear. Notorious, ridiculous, there's no kinds of radical, kinds of name, animal, chimpanzee, there's no kinds of name. You know, inferiority complex is a disease now. I call them slaves, they start crying. They use it because of dairy smell, where they're the one that is smelling and they're the one that is dairy. Taking a shower here, there, is a crime. They never take a shower. You need to see this food. Inferiority, very, very inferiority complex is a disease. They feel very inferior. So I'm not there, but I knew what they tell me to do is to show them. But this food, had it been they asked me, I wouldn't even show them their attitude. These fools need to know that they are nothing. I don't want somebody using me to make them what they're not. If it escort them White House, I will say no, I won't escort them White House. All these things you see them doing now, are you surprised? I'm not surprised at all. They are fools. They can't do nothing for themselves. They depend on somebody to escort them White House. They're not qualified to go. You need to see their mother. I don't know if you are watching any television to see their mother, how her mother look, his mother look like. Escort White House. Have you ever seen his mom? And they see him when he's little. Oh, he look like a Poshoko. When you see his mom, you know. But if you see him, he's a brag the way he put himself. He's the one that caused all these things. All the whatever I have. And I'm telling the fools that say no problem, don't deceive yourself. It's going to be a problem that you can never solve. Never you deceive yourself and say no problem. You know there is a problem. I can't come to this country and stay 20 years unemployment. They tell you, going where I'm going, to bank, following me to where, anywhere I'm going. Say no problem. Tell me who told you that it's not going to be it's going to be a problem. Don't deceive yourself. It's going to be a problem. Cowards, I have never seen fool like you. So you think I came to America cleaning gutters like you? Any human being that asks me, even when I'm little, to help you guys, I'm saying, I have reason. It's good that you expose yourself. Black heart, your heart is black. Any human being that is helping, I don't think the person loves himself or like himself. I love myself. To show you that you're busy in this country. Gossiping with my name. She said her father has money. Even if I say my father has money, he has money. They use his name to say. Africa, Nigeria is not where you are not up to something. If he's not rich, they will use his name and say, and the song they use him to say that he's rich. It means he's rich. They did not use Stella's daddy to say. Stella's daddy is just a butcher. I don't know how will I tell you that you guys are empty vessels that make most noise. Threaten six to come and put this chair. You need to see a chair. A cloth I wear when I was in six, they put it in a drink. Poison and do you know what you got to cut it off. It's a lesson that we know. If you are not qualified to go to White House, do not ask to escort you there that you are going to pay. Later on, is going to carry police threatening in the whole street, giving you a worthless, irrelevant ticket. You have to pay the price. You keep your word. This is an advanced country. This is a free country. You have no right at all using me as an example of a slave. From showing you something is ganging against me instead of them to learn. You need to see this food. They can never learn. You can never brush them. Instead of them to learn, he's busy chasing me anywhere I'm going. Sending all this food to come and talk to me. What less slave? The time you are following me, can't you sit to your dirty ass that and do what you're supposed to do? I know there be a time. Like now, I'm not going to help you. If you want, and if you threaten my life, your head will be down with your family. A worthless slave that doesn't want to die, looking for KFC and $20. Oh, you think my job in come to America, you need to see what they use me to do in this country. I was selected in the meeting that without me there is no meeting. I'm calling those fools, those useless women that doesn't know nothing. There is nothing that is anything I told you. I swear in the name of God, they don't know nothing. The only thing they know is gossiping. If I tell you something very fast, I was going to church on Sunday. I'm saying it. I'm going to church right from my childhood. I have my phone. How many phones do I tell you I have? Let me catch a lot of the phone. I have the phone here, 1, 2. I have blue phone, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus the one that I'm using. I have my phone, 5 phone. I'm going to church for one Sunday. I wear this suit. You see how I am that time? You can see. I was skinny. They put me what? I love to drink. I'm going to church one Sunday with my children. A police officer, they were busy. There's never a day like I told you they won't call police on me. Unnecessary. The neighbors come and I just damn them, ignore them. And there's no way they will get me. They came to my place. No matter what they do, I don't even. They're not existing and they can never exist. They'll be finding a way to talk to me or to hurt. One day I'm going to church with my children. In Stella Lake, that's why I told you I'm not linking any Stella's Lake. I'm not stinking. To link and now as this, I'm not linking Stella's Lake. She don't know where the stream is in school. The ration water. You can, before he sees somebody that will fetch water to her or he, I don't know. It's very, very difficult. So he made them, they don't take a shower. They stink. She's the one that stink. Doing abortion upon abortion in school. These fools want me to notice them. So, police officer stopped me, was saying I am pissed, was saying he's pissed, the two African Americans. I spent 30 minutes for no reason. Asking all the cross question, the irrelevant question. Telling me the one that bragged, the one that I was very, very angry. CPS, this to take the keys. CPS have no right to take my key. Where is your friends? I don't have friends. Where is your friends now? I don't have a friend. I didn't commit a crime, police. You have no right to stop me in the traffic light in Stella Lake. What do I do? Police didn't tell me. Do you live in in the hard drive? I said, what about it? He said, they call him to come, and I was calling Steve. He didn't answer the phone. He'll be busy ganging. Yeah, they can go to jail. They go to jail for I didn't commit a crime. So the reason why I'm saying it is today is the end. Delaying me in order to cover the president that is not qualified to go to White House. Have you learned the lesson not to be canvassing in TV laughing that I still unemployment 20 years? You'll be the one that will tell you, is this something you find out now? That when you are not qualified up to something, qualified to go something, don't go. There is a price there. Not to be chasing me or stopping me where I'm going to church to prove that you are worthless the president. That is the busy guy giving me all this African American or any white, anybody to go hurt me. But I can assure you, if anything happens, his head will be down. I swear in the name of the God and his angel. It's a lesson he will learn. You are not up to go wear something. Don't ask to go there. That you're going to pay the price. We keep your word. You're the one that ganging all this, like I told you, ever since I came to this country. Police have never stopped me. Until this Obama's regime. Escort White House. This start to happen with women, ganging with women and doing all kinds of nonsense. Paying to do research on me. Tell me anyone we have do research on. Don't you hear that he have a problem when he was in Harvard? And I can tell Nigerians, there is a story here. Do not even give a damn about them. Boasting that they went to Harvard. I can assure you. Barrister Chijo and their group, Chijo, you are. There is no way Obama, you are. Better than all of them. Here in school, let me tell you about the school here. All the school here is multiple choice. There's cheating, copy. They're not smart at all. There's nothing, they don't know theories. Do you believe when they put me in jail for no reason? 1 year I did not commit a crime. Somebody made things up. That's the reason why I'm warning them with their police now. They're starting with worthless senator. Their wife is controlling them. Ganging all the time to me to go to jail. And those fools, why can't they go to jail? They call themselves a man. Cowards. If the busy, she's the one that knows how to do it. If you are a woman, you think if I know how to do it, that I will continue doing something? I told you that I have to recover. That I know how to do it does not mean that I will continue. The men and their wife can go to jail. Their wife can be crazy and go to jail. Let them not using me to cover themselves up. You need to see what they use me to do in this country. You need to. If any human being that knows me, I am more than angry. I'm not going to spare them. What else they're doing to me till they don't know nothing? They did not achieve nothing. They can't even, they call themselves a man. They can never say a word in the meeting without what their wife told them before they even leave and go to meeting. Their women are controlling them. Do not take them as nothing. They come to Nigeria, tell them to shut up and sit down. Don't allow them to talk. They are nothing. I'm telling you. This country, multiple choice. They give them 3 chapters, a topic to read. Teacher will teach them. The teacher don't know nothing. Teach them. and they will 3 chapters is nothing. Give them multiple choice, they'll be cheating and doing all this. Copy. They don't know nothing. Don't think they're smart, they're not smart. When I haven't come there, I thought what you guys are thinking. When I came here, oh my goodness. I found out if it's the way they teach somebody here, school here, they do it in Nigeria, you can never say any human being that is not smart. You know, Nigeria can frustrate, make something more than difficult. That's the way they teach in Nigeria is different the way they teach here. They don't know nothing about theories to tell them to write, they can write. In jail, African American begging me to write for the house. They don't even go to primary school. Don't take all of them, even to speak English, they don't. Even to write, they can write. So never you take them the way they are. And if you come and see what they're going through, the suffering in this country, if you have something you are doing, tangible in Nigeria, do it. If you want to come here, you can come. They can issue you a visa. Nobody can prevent somebody from, if you want to come to America, you can come and get visa. All my brothers and my dad, I give you visa and the child skills and all. You can come here. Any embassy you go to, any embassy in Nigeria, they issue you visa. Even my dad is a citizen too. I issue him a citizen. You can come if you want to come. There's nothing, even if you come to America, you will say, is it this place, the ones that are sleeping in the embassy? When you come, you start asking yourself, is it here? The only difference is they have light and their road is dark. The way you guys are living there is, it is better. I can tell you the fact. You need to see what we are suffering, what we are going through in this country. That's the reason why I told them, I don't want them adding salt into injury, insulting me. Go back to your country saying all kinds of things. I am an American citizen. I went protocol. I did not stay my citizenship. They asked me a lot of questions. And I answered them perfectly. In fact, it doesn't waste me even 5 minutes or 10 minutes. They give me my citizen. I answer. I went to embassy and get my visa. It's not like I get. And you see the Puerto Rico Mexican here, they don't have even paper to stay. They don't bother them. It's a citizen to come and do what? No, I use when I'm young. When I'm young, I came here. I spent all my time when I'm young. Later on, tell me to go to Nigeria and do what? At my age. You know, Nigerians retire somebody when they're 50. It's not like here they're working even when they're 80 and 90 something. You say, what are they doing? You see them doing boop, 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 boop in the hospital. Say they're working. Nigeria, you work when you are young. When you are getting old, you enjoy your money. So I don't see, come home and do what? No human being will say that their parents own this country. They have, this is a free country. Even if in any country something is happening, you come here, you are safe. Not telling you go back to your country as if to say they own this country. They don't own this country. They have no right telling me where to do and what. That is a fight too. I don't want their control. What to say and what not to say. That be busy say somebody stay. You call them slave, they start crying. I told me, just don't walk like that. A human being does stay. Why they do want that stay? Inferiority complex. They will start a fight that they can never finish. That I tell them, make sure you finish it. Come to this country. Not when you see the ones that they just came, they're working. And I'll be wondering, wonder shall never end. What is going on? Oh, to teach her a lesson. No, you after teaching a lesson. Look at you, you fail. You depend on somebody, you teach a lesson. I'm not the kind of person that anyone being will hurt or teach a lesson and get away with it. My brother Charles, 44 and died. Suicide for what? My mom died. My grandmother, Uchena's wife with a little kid. And a little brother, Obio. And the Chijoke is a little kid. And the focus is a leg. He was standing at John Uneji's wedding. Nothing is wrong with her when he's 1 year or 2. This is their junk of their hairstyle. What lies a hairstyle and the seas? What lies a hairstyle? What kind of a hairstyle is that? And you see them, that's the reason why I say, the ones on my side, if you can hear, make sure you watch it. Never you listen to them with their waterless hairstyle. Say that I told you and I give you right. They cross your boundary, make sure their head is down. There's nothing they can do about it. This is what they provoking here. And their license and they are not, or they are not practicing, or they are not what, or their license will be revoked and they all their lawyers. Look at Frank Gimba. Hungry lawyer. Their parents are as poor as the church rat. They don't have nothing. Celestine to poor. Celestine is selling those papers in the main market. Oh, no, there are Americans who got here. Bago bashka pa oye papa na rent puff papa rent 10 years. My dad they rent again even 30 minutes. My dad now man don't tell German say they make a business back home. There be a time he wanted the time to come and do business in Germany. You see German tall white men. They can't have it. And I do you know now. The American ko area susu hana asoku gari. Na to ya get to clean up. Oh, when they man clean up. He clean up themselves. He suffer here. Ye mad respect. About come a futari man. Man at church, through police. The time where I went to St. Thomas, police advertiser cost them. But they can tell me not to go to and say, hey, police, that can never be done. You are not here, but you can never stop me from going to church. I continue going to church. I sat on the chair like I told you. Can't tell me he's telling me to move. All this kind of moves too. I said, Kate, you have started in the church. Carry your dead body and get out of my sight. If you know you're doing something, you'll be the first person to share some. Not when I already sitting down because the church is empty. We are the first person in the church. You can go to sit somewhere because you guys are not smart. Even if somebody told you you already saw me in the church, you do what? You go somewhere. The whole church was empty. Empty seat there. BBC want to test. I told all the fools and all the organization or meeting in this country, in this history. You got all of you got to shut up. Do not call my name. To go to jail, to go this. I am not going to clean you guys up or hair. You are wife. You are wife, you man can go to jail. I want to see how they're going to do too. Even if I knew there's nothing I won't do more than perfectly, but I won't have or favor. Or cover slave or their leg. If I don't tell you what happened at Obegas, I told you my brother, my dad brought me. You see this canvas he bought it. We are halfway even to the polish. I used to polish. My dad brought me to school. At Obegas. I don't like all these things you guys are making up. Do have this, do have the other one. Enough is enough. I have my income tax money reform. It has my name there. And my photograph, I need privacy. And my insurance progressive, I need insurance. I need privacy. Humiliation. I was humiliated in this country, 20 years unemployment, assault, and a reproduction. I mean, I told you, cut it up. Stop following me that I'm doing it. Go do something. When you continue to, when you using me to gossip the whole history, saying that she's not gonna make it, I made it. First history, I made it perfectly. I am not going to repeat any history. I am not interested in your history. Do not say that I have mental, I don't have mental. This is when you guys put me acidic in my stomach. 15 years I have never slept. My stomach will be like somebody that is in labor. My stomach will be hot. I'll be sweating. I used to have my period until they put me in the UT mental hospital. They shut down my period. I said they're going to give me 10,000 later. They say hanky-panky. Gagging with the Nigerians, fools. Betrayal. They're nothing but a betrayal. They came to America. You need to see them. When they type days of manna falling from heaven is gone. Days of gossiping is gone. You need to see what they're doing here. They come to Nigeria, they're doing like this, it's just them. Ignore them. They'll be busy helping them doing research. They pay them money to do research about me. They're doing research. And I told them, what? Do research about yourself. They said they're going to deal with me. I'll come to hospital, a white man. Carry one woman, carry scar. They're going to deal with me as a unicorn. Deal with yourself. Telling me shame, I tell them shame to yourself. You have to be ashamed of yourself. Don't tell me I'm not coming to America to carry anybody's shame, slave shame. Let it be shame, carry shame. Don't tell me shame, let them be shame on themselves for being a slave. I don't come here to carry any stress. They have to Frankenberg will carry her stress. Shame the wife. And the Kedobonan's wife will carry shame. I'm not helping or favor or cover slave shame. Enough is enough. Tell me any woman how you will feel. If you are my shoe, the ones that just came, you hear them, they're walking, they're doing this, you will be the one that's sitting there. When is it going to be your turn? When is your turn? They can't cut a booster. She stirred them slave. She said, I said, go to hell. I call you slave. I have right to call you slave. There's nothing you can do about it. I will call you even worse than slave. That I call you slave, you have no right. They have to pay me. Call you slave. This is how you carry your envy and jealousy. Oh God, give me water. I said, go to hell. Nonsense. I've never seen this kind of food. They will be the one that start a fight that they can finish. I tell them, make sure you finish it. That I call you slave got nothing to do with it. Give you what I have. You don't have it. It's not your own. It is my own. This is all the, I have already told you. I told the girls, I told you. When Larissa Oyama is telling all these slaves that the Obe girls is a white school. How can they hear? They don't even understand the handwriting. It's written on the wall. They don't know nothing. I'm telling you, like I said, they do an abortion upon abortion at Obe girls. You need to see what they did. All these slaves, they were pregnant, doing abortion upon abortion in school. They're not supposed to talk at all. I'm not notorious. And we had different check. My dad bought me green check, red check, purple check, white check, blue check, then it's yellow check, pink check. There's no check I don't have. Till they get jealous and envy, they can stand there and say, but not to be gossiping with my name. Will you back it up? Will you prove it? All the gossip Katambu story, they made it up. Camouflage. You know the bathroom camouflage. I have my phone for the bathroom game. No game. I told you the game. Whenever you see me, the game start. So I have my lunch bag. I have my bag. You remember since I get to my brother's house, I have it. I have my lunch bag. And then for you in the hospital, you see me how I write my own. Not only you are writing my own. In the hospital, I have it. You are bulletin in the church. Police can shoot. I have the bulletin. You and August and the gun. Had it been you are going to, do you think I feel like it? How do you say you do running head task? Had it been you are going, you doing it before? They can never tell me to show you. Because you don't know how to defend yourself. All this camouflage got to cut it off and stop. That's the reason why a person will say, oh, have you come to this extent? I want to see you do it. All the fools you are ganging and gossip to on my neck, we want to laugh because this is a laugh. We want to see you. Do not camouflage. There's no camouflage here. I personally want to see you because I know you can never do not half of what I did. Camouflage and gossip is not a hairstyle. Calling police is chasing the whole history to give unnecessary ticket that I told you your ticket will be red. It's not a hairstyle. Giving a poison drink to give a poison cowardice. You see that person, you die many, many times before the death. It's not a hairstyle. You are bulletin and have it in the church. Going to church, you put in 3 cross all the time, be busy looking for somebody to carry you. Or rapping in my ID, my driving license I have it. Rapping and doing what I rapping and the 77 hitting the melon to get a job. God damn it. I have a green fire and red fire. I have a green fire and red fire. I have all the fires and the blue fire. I have it. Pen. And all the perfume is with the stink. You tell somebody stink. They tell you slave, you start crying. Oh, God damn it. You know, that is the main thing, putting cross, 3 cross. No human being be busy carrying somebody on the cross. When I finish, they start making things. I say, days of making things up is gone. Saying obstruction, saying stupid, there's nothing to obituary. You are obstruction and whatever. I can do anything I want to do. I have right to defend myself anywhere. Self-defense is not a crime. It is a lesson you will learn. Just don't cross my boundary. That's all I can tell you. You guys have never seen food. You can't act. You can't do nothing. What you are doing is gossiping. If it's a gossip that will pack the whole America, you see them gossiping it within 30 minutes. This is why we caught them red-handed. Oh, you have finished gossiping with my name, or you are, there's nothing else left. You can't continue telling somebody about me. You tell somebody that she do this, she's notorious. Next thing, if you want to tell the person, says, I have already heard. Is there any new news? There's no new news enough to gossip. It's my turn now to see you. Not when you finish gossiping, you carry police, cowards. Can't do nothing for themselves. It is a shame. When you gossip with my name, you can't do nothing for yourself. You will fail. And any day you call police, you lose. Then you fail and they be busy running anywhere I'm going, seeking for me to notice you that I told you are not existing. That's what will fit the fools. When you gossiping the ones that you deceive what they want. They are disappointed on you. They can't believe what they hear or what they see. We are here to test, not only me, to test you. I have finished mine. I want them to see you that is busy gossiping. You can't be sneaking in my back. I don't want anybody sneaking in my back. I want to see you because I told them that you can't do nothing. And I want them to see that you can't do nothing. I want to my own. When I say something, I say verify. Days of busy chasing me the whole years that I have done mine. I'm not going to do your own. You are going to fail. And I want them to see that you are going to fail. What you are good is to gossip. Blackmail somebody's name. I need my name to be clear. Because I did not do none of what you said. I didn't commit any crime in this country. There is no, the police have no right chasing me around. We are the ones that commit a crime, having criminal, doing drugs, doing all kinds of crime. They never stop them for one day, even Mexico. Ever since I come to this country, I never see a police stopping a Mexico. All this is fine. Don't be busy chasing me that doesn't do nothing. I don't want that. I can't do my job. You can't be doing drugs. Don't bring doing drugs. Then I'll be the one cleaning you up. Head to the north. Go to hell and shut up. When you want to be bragging, make sure you work, do the job on it. That all of you are tied the knot of restroom. No more restroom or driving. Do not use me or police tell me to driving license so you can be driving. I used to work in Pac-Man in South African America. Woman.